What's going on, everyone? It is that time again. Saturday night, Outside the Box Live. It might be the end of the week, but it's going to be another great show. And hey, whatever happened, I got my counter back. Cool deal. I lost my counter last week, but it's back now. We got some really good things going on. Woo. Ooh. And tonight, it's movie night tonight, guys and gals.
It's movie night.
So we're going to talk about your favorite movies, TV shows, you name it.
Not only is it movie night, it's also fight night.
And who's fighting tonight?
Tonight I'm watching, a bunch of the other, like the lightweight and heavyweight and middleweights and all them are fighting right now. But Jake Paul is fighting Mike Perry tonight. This is going to be an interesting fight.
Skeeter, I don't think it's your phone. I think it's the person using your phone.
Natasha. Right now there's a Natasha. I can't see your last name. The people are in the way. Pepin. Pepin? Pfeffin? I can't read it. It's too far away.
Tonight, I am trying Andy Cap's barbecue fries. I already got it like halfway going because I was hungry. So, two people that are watching, thank you for hanging out from the beginning of the show. Now,
What's
if you
up?
got in, FP's be talking about the fight. We're talking about movie night tonight. Now, if you could catch the chat, I already have a link in the chat. I really like to get this guy on the show. His name's Royce Miller. And he's a foodie guy too, like us. All right, so we'll give it a couple minutes. A minute or two. We got six strong. Thank you. Up for it. Thank you guys for watching us tonight. We really appreciate it. Now, also, we want to hear your favorite movies, whether it's on something streaming on, say, like Netflix or Disney, YouTube, the movies, whatever you want to talk about, your favorite movies. Now, I got some of mine that I want to see that I haven't seen yet. And yes, if you want to spoil this, if you want to be a spoiler, you could, because the odds of me getting to the movies to see these are going to be really slim to none. What is up, Lenny? Lenny in the house. Skeeter in the house. These barbecue fries aren't bad. Not as good as the hot fries. Hot fries always be the best.
If any of you guys want to call in and let me know who do you guys think is going to win the fight tonight between Jake Paul and Mike Perry, please let me know. I'm going with Mike Perry, dude. I think he's going to wreck Jake Paul. I think he's going to wreck Jake Paul. Oh, I'm so excited.
Lenny, me too. But like even old school TV shows that you used to do. Where am I eating from tonight? I just
my favorite movies are definitely Back to the Future movies. 1, 2, and 3. I love Back to the Future movies.
Oh, yeah, so did I. So do I.
That was a great series.
I went to Dollar Tree, got a bag of Andy Cap's barbecue fries. But
lucky you. Where's mine?
I ate it.
Look at me, guys. I'm eating air. I have nothing.
Let's see here.
Hey, Fred P. Well, look who's here.
There you go, Skeeter. Skeeter always has issues getting into the studio.
What happens to lunch? Oh, damn.
If anybody else wants to hit that link and want to join the studio tonight, feel free. We welcome you to come in and hang out with us.
Sure.
What up, Fred P? Hey, Fred, you weren't here last week, were you? I don't remember seeing you last week.
Yes, Lenny. All 3 are on Netflix, and I've been watched them. at least twice in the past week. All 3 episodes, all 3 movies. That's what I do during the day. I sit here and I do dad stuff, and then I watch TV and make videos and fly drones and ride bicycles and.
All right, we got Skeeter in the house with us tonight. What
Oh
up,
my God!
Skeeter? Hi, Michael. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're talking movies.
Hello,
Skeeter,
everybody.
there you are. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show last
Sorry
week.
for the noise in the background.
There really isn't, but you sound a little muffled.
Where is it? Dad, what are you doing?
Making a video.
Are you on a video right now?
Yeah. So are you?
Okay, well.
All right, Lenny, question. The Cobra Kai's, I watched some of them, but not all of them. How did that turn out?
Gunners?
I don't know. You're not muted now. Oh, teenage drama. Skeeter, why can't we hear you? Can we hear?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Little
okay.
bit.
Now we
Yeah.
can hear
Can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now he could, yeah.
I'm gonna go turn on my air and hopefully it doesn't affect it.
Nice. Yeah, I liked how Cobra Kai, now I only saw the first season, part of the second, but I liked how they were the Karate Kid focused on, Daniel LaRusso.
Yeah.
They flipped it and they're showing more like of Johnny. That's and how he's trying to, teach whatever he was doing. But the one scene I saw that I liked in Cobra Kai was that was in the what the hell was it? I don't remember the actor's name or the name, but it was during the fight scene in the school cafeteria. This kid just kicked everybody's ass, hit him with the lunch tray, and that was cool. And Johnny's like, "Here, I'm gonna give you a gi." Now, how was everybody's day today? Mine was pretty good.
That was pretty good. I got to clean the pool. That was fun.
And I hooked up your computer there with some programs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
Wow.
I was out at Perkins. I was out
Hey,
at Perkins in Dixon City. Go ahead, Skeeter.
I said, anybody see the new movie Bad Boys yet?
No.
No.
No, I haven't, Fred. It's just like by the time I get done with work.
I said, anybody see the what's that?
No, so I was answering a question. Not really, like a couple times. It's just I'm really minding the heat this year. Probably 'cause I'm getting old. Skeeter, Bad Boys. Is that with Will Smith again? Who's playing in the Bad Boys movie, Skeeter? Who are the actors?
Yeah, it's Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
The two main actors is Will Smith and I think Martin Lawrence. I think they both came back as. Yep, and Martin Lawrence. They both came back as in the Bad Boys. That was my friend of mine told me that was a pretty good movie.
Dude, I'm not trying to this is just my opinion, and it's not political. this is about movies and movie people. But ever since Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, I don't really care for him no more. That's just my opinion.
Right. Well, that's not political. That's still movie stuff.
Yeah, that's more like a movie based. That's just my thought. He didn't have to do all that.
But at the same time, no, Chris Rock didn't have to,
Well,
talk about his wife. I mean,
right.
but I mean, it's like,
Well,
but no, I get
you
like
know,
Chris. Or,
I could see more. I could see more where Chris Rock's coming from because at least he's like a comedian, so that's what he kind of does. He gets digs at people. That's he that was a big dig, but he went there
I think,
and then
now
he got smacked.
I don't know if this was true or not, but I thought I read that, like at that time, she was going through chemotherapy too. Like,
But yeah, no, she has some kind of a disease that she's losing her hair. Like it's
oh,
alopecia. I think it's
oh,
called alopecia or something.
if you guys talking about the movie Bad Boys, all right, that's actually there's another movie that was done. I'm going to say back in the late 70s, maybe early 80s, early to mid 80s, called Bad Boys with Sean Penn. And that was a good movie. Sean Penn ended up in prison, and I forget the whole scenario for it, but it because I was younger, but it was a pretty good movie. Michael, no, I'm eating Andy Cap's barbecue fries from Dollar Tree.
Excuse me.
I gotta get back to Bella though. I haven't been there in a while. Now, again, thank you all who are watching and support the shows each week. If you love our videos, whether they're the drone-in videos, the food videos, our videos, if you want to support the show, please click that QR code up in the left-hand corner. If you want to donate to the cause, the money that gets donated goes to help us with gas, getting to where we got to go. Goes towards helping buy food for the food reviews, that kind of thing. Because as much as we love doing the videos, sometimes we need gas to get there, or we need food to get money to get the food. We appreciate each and every one of you that donate to the cause. On that note, during our movie talks, I do want to show you some things from the shop zone. The first one, it's from our Skeeter timeline. Okay. It is the Skeeter license plate frame for your car. Your car is naked without one of our plate frames. What better way to get the Skeeter time?
Skeeter time. That's the way to go.
I'll leave that for a couple seconds.
That's cool, man.
If you click the QR code, it'll take you to the website and you can see it better.
How much is that, Jay?
I believe $17.95, I think. Here, let me look. Let me double check and look.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you one.
Let's see. Yeah, $17.95. Now we also have other ones. We have the false paranormal, the outside the box, but this is our latest. It's our Skeeter time plate frame. Also, we have.
Jeez, Jay, you're gonna make me go broke buying all my.
Well, let me know, because like for you, me, and FP, I get everything at cost. So, let me know.
Oh, okay.
All right, next on the docket.
Well, I definitely, I want to get a bulk of my stickers.
Yeah, I was looking into
And
that.
I want to get the new shirt so I can wear the merchandise so people can see them.
Next, we got the legendary food
Wow.
review shirt, and that's going. That's now that it's averaging about $25.95, but it also depends what size you're looking for. Sizes do vary, colors vary. Oh, excuse me. The legendary food reviews shirt. Now, no, it's up for a minute. Now, before I'll let for a minute or two. Thank you guys for checking out the Shop Zone merchandise. Appreciate it. Now, before there was false paranormal, we had something going called the NEPA Spirit Seekers. So as a retro throwback, I have an NEPA Spirit Seeker shirt available. Let's see. And that's averaging, let me see.
Stevie Morgan's about to fight. Oh, damn.
It's averaging for around $19.95. Again, we have multiple sizes, colors. What's going on with the fight there, FP?
It's back to the girls competition. I think this is the heavyweights. This girl Stevie Morgan, she is a badass, dude. She's all dressed in red, and she's going up against, I forgot the other girl's name. Stevie Morgan versus who again?
All right, now the next couple of shirts I'm going to show you. If you're a foodaholic like me, you got to get one of these shirts. Okay. Doesn't matter which one, but you got to get one of the shirts.
That's right, Amanda Shepard.
We got the first on the line. We got the Subaholic T-shirt. If you like subs, hoagies, that is your shirt right there. The Subaholic T-shirt.
Good vibes only.
That's
Wait, why is that backwards? Is that backwards?
no, I don't think so. And that's the Subaholic T-shirts average like $25.95, depending on size, multiple sizes, multiple colors. If you're a Subaholic like me, get that shirt.
I think if you have Amazon Prime, it's free. But yeah, it would be on pay-per-view otherwise, Fred P. I think because I have Amazon Prime something, that's how I'm able to watch it. I'm not sure. Unless they're just tricking me till the end, and then then don't let me see the last fight.
Right.
Skeeter, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. Today was just a long day for me, and I'm
Is it
hanging
storming
in
down that
there
way?
and take it day by day. It's all we can do.
That's all you can do. All right,
It was supposed to rain all this afternoon, and
it didn't. Or did it?
My week was very
Can you hear
frustrating. I
me?
don't know if you guys even realized it. What, we can't hear Skeeter?
I can hear Skeeter.
What's the deal? Oh, Skeeter, what's the matter, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's the matter? You look confused.
Because on my side, there it goes. What? See, on my side, the volume keeps going in and out on my end. I'm not sure if I need to turn my volume up.
I don't know. Last week I was having horrible trouble with this computer that I had. I had to take it back. The microphone kept uninstalling. It was ridiculous. I never seen a computer do that
Can you hear
before.
me better now?
Man, now you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you too, FP. All right. So who likes pizza?
Oh wait,
All right.
do we have
So
to?
now
No.
we got the pizza
I
holic
used
shirt.
to.
There for all you pizza maniacs. There's a pizza holic shirt.
That's cool.
We got a lot more tonight, buddy. A lot more. Next, and then I'll take a break after this. I'll take a rest and we'll go to the rest. We got next the Wingaholic T-shirt. You guys like chicken wings? If you gals like chicken wings, there's the shirt.
Fred P was in West Pittston
When was he? I'm not watching the chats.
last
I'm doing
week.
it. But, oh, no kidding. You should have stopped by and said hi.
He was at Angelino's. I've lived here for like, Jesus, I don't know, since 2015, and I still haven't went to that damn restaurant yet.
It's been a while. Last time I was there was right after the flood of West Pittston. I was there once. Maybe twice.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's coming out!
What are you
Oh,
shitting about?
Oh! Mike Perry's on stage. I think the fight's gonna happen. Oh yeah! Oh shit! Oh!
All right, now, just right now for the last item in the section here, we'll take a break from the shop zone. The last shirt I want to show you guys, it's the overall Foodaholic T-shirt. So if you're a foodie like me, buy the shirt, baby. Buy the shirt.
What a fucking joke!
Why? What happened?
No, Jake Paul. He's such a clown. His crew comes out dressed like a NASCAR, and it says pit crew on there. They're wearing helmets like jumpsuits. He's making a mockery just for YouTube. That's why I can't stand him. Like I don't know, dude. Oh, he's gonna get us. I have a feeling, dude. Come on, dude. I'm about to go crazy. I can't wait. I've been waiting for the Mike Tyson fight. This is even better because this guy's young. Mike Perry's young, and he's a bare knuckle fighter. He's gonna tear Jake Paul apart. All right, Gorman, chill out.
Hey, everybody, if you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up because we always need the extra help here to support. So every thumbs up helps out with the channels. Be grateful.
In fact, while we're taking a break, kind of. If you're into the videos, if you like hunting and camping and did you tell Skeeter that we found a place to go stealth camping?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't get to tell him yet.
Here, I'll tell you in a minute. I can't.
Hey, by the way, I was watching that cemetery. Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, so if you guys
How
like
was the cemetery,
it was good. It was everything.
Yeah.
It was a nice breeze. It was calm. I don't think we caught any activity, but we saw some fire. We heard some fireworks. We saw a couple planes.
Oh yeah, the fireworks.
All right, so guys, I put in the chat. I'm putting it up on the screen. If you like videos on the camping outdoors, go to youtube.com/@PAWildBoys. Check out the Skeeter channel for great outdoor content, hiking, camping, and whatever else Skeeter does.
Heck yeah. Next week I got some good videos to be coming out next week.
Good. Okay, so last week the guys were supposed to go to Campbell's Ledge, but they had issues. Now,
yeah. We got something to show you.
And there's no audio because the drone doesn't take audio. But if you subscribe to the Drone Alone Any PA channel, you might have seen it. If not, I'm going to show you the video now. And again, it's youtube.com/@DroneAloneNEPA. Okay, I'll put that in the thing too. Drone Alone NEPA. Did I do that right? Drone Alone NEPA. That is to check out our great droning videos. That's where you will find them. Now, the one I'm going to show you now, it's not a quick one. It's about 5 minutes, almost like a little under 6 minutes. And if you are familiar with Campbell's Ledge, or if you just like the back trails, okay. FP was able to capture, he was able to do a lot of video about it, but this is the basic pattern walking up the path, the trail for Campbell's Ledge. Now, because there's all the trees and stuff, it was kind of hard. FP will narrate. Shit, I can't say that word. Narrate. Yes.
So let's proceed.
Yep, I'm firing up the clip.
Okay, this is the bottom entrance, pretty much. Like as soon as you walk in, I was about maybe 20 feet in, maybe 25 feet in at that point. It moves kind of rapidly throughout the pathway here, and it was actually pretty hard to do this because as I was flying it, I was getting alerts from every side, top, bottom, like both sides. It was going crazy from all the trees and the branches and everything being so low. Let's see here. But as you can see, it continues on. And for some reason, I guess because I'm like so low to the ground, and as I get further away, the further away you get, and if you're not at a higher altitude, you lose signal to the drone because it sends a signal up like high and not pretty much down low. So I didn't know that at this point, but we'll figure that out in a few seconds up this way. As you can see, I have to keep rising up every couple of feet just because the elevation is so steep there. Like right here, I rise up again, like right about here. Yeah. And now we're just continuing upward.
Was this on the same day I went up?
Yeah, I was literally probably right behind you. Maybe 20 minutes behind you. If I was able to keep going, I think I would have caught up to you.
Oh, indeed, because I was right up around the next bend.
You were just past the water tower, and that's where I was just getting close to. Right up here as we're coming around this bend.
Actually, it's right up here around this bend. Now, the reason why I didn't want to turn because of all the power lines right there.
Well, no, it's because of the low altitude. I looked it up. It's because I had no signal. I lost transmission.
Ah.
I couldn't control it no more.
So that's
it.
The power lines did something to do with that?
No, you could fly next to power line. Well, not next to them, but near them, and you'd be okay.
So it was the
But
trees.
right here, yeah, right up in here, it just keeps going straight. This is where I lose control. It just keep kind of like hovers into this little grassy area. See
Was it
right
because
here?
was it because of all the trees interfering with the signal?
Yeah, it killed the transmission to the receiver. See that right there, that fence? That's where the water tower is. Skeeter
Okay.
was just up ahead.
No. That's the power line box.
Yeah.
The water tank is up further, up around the next bend.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That's a power box right there. That's what I'm thinking that the power lines had done something to do with that.
I just
'Cause
saw
that's a
here where you were
big
doing.
power line right there, big box.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Well, yeah, this is coming back
Yeah,
from.
it
It
is.
was pretty far away. I was a good distance away, I would say. Because think about it, following that path.
Oh, so it's coming back to you.
Yep. This is a tricky
Now,
landing, actually,
now,
because there was.
FP, now, will that work if you would have flown that all the way up there and come back down? Whether you think that would have helped?
Actually, I can't fly it all the way up there because of the altitude. I can't go past 400
Right.
feet. So I would
Okay.
have to be at the top of the
Well, you
mountain
got
to
to think
fly it.
that's 12. You got to think about it as 12,000 feet above sea level. So
No, 1,200. 1,200.
I see she's trying to land, but the tree's in the way.
Yeah. And for some reason, yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. And we're back on the ground.
Hey, we got 8 solid in here. Thank you, everybody, coming in and attending in out in the box.
Oh, so that was a quick trip around
That's
Campbell
awesome.
Well, the path anyway. But
I wish I could have gone higher.
oh yeah.
That's all right. We'll get it again.
Going back to the TV shows. I think the best when I was growing up, my favorite TV show, I think it was every boy's TV show, was the Dukes of Hazzard. Friday nights on 22.
Really? You're never going to guess what mine was.
Well,
Dragnet.
Dragged it. Oh, that with
You remember Dragnet?
I remember Dragnet. I never really watched it, but I knew it.
Yep.
My favorite was $6 Million Man.
That's a good one.
Then remember they did the Bionic Woman, the spin-off the Bionic Woman.
Yeah.
Also enjoyed watching the A-Team.
Oh yeah, the A-Team was awesome. You know something? That show, the A-Team, out of how many times you saw like them shoot the guns, nobody got, like, no person got hit. Cars blew up, buildings
Yeah.
blew up, but nobody ever got, like, killed. Now, Skeeter, since you brought up the A-Team, did you watch the A-Team movie? Did you
It
watch
ain't
the
like
movie?
it like the original.
No, but did you watch the movie?
Yes.
What did you think about it?
I thought it should have been a little bit more. I don't know. I think they needed to, like boost it up just the hair because of watching the regular TV show, there was a lot of action in there. But when they
Right.
came out with the movie, they really didn't have that much action.
No, but like Liam Neeson, who they picked to play Hannibal, did actually. I got to say they did a good job. He did a good job being that character. Like, you kind of see there were some similarity in the acting. Yep, MASH and The Odd Couple were good ones, Jance. But no, there's only one Hannibal, and George Papard, who was the original character who played Hannibal.
Right.
Now, Liam Neeson played a good Hannibal. Bradley Cooper, I think, did a good face. Even the guy, I forget who they played to play Murdoch, wasn't bad. Like they chose the right characters or the right people to play those characters, but it was never going to beat the original.
Unsolved Mysteries is pretty
Oh my
good.
God.
So is MASH. MASH is good too.
Every day I watched Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack.
I used to watch. I remember on. I
Twilight
used to watch.
Zone, that's a pretty good one.
Actually, going back to the 80s. I don't know. You guys ever watch the Transform, like the original Transformer cartoons?
Yeah.
Well, when they did the Transformer movie, Robert Stack did one of the voices.
Oh yeah.
It's the White Shadow. Not familiar with that one.
Oh, there was actually. Hold on, let me look it up. My daughter actually told me about a movie, and this is actually why we're. Remember a while ago, Jay, we were supposed to be able to film at a local location called Ballyhoo.
Ballyhoo, the ice cream place. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I figured out why.
Why?
Because they're filming a movie there, so that would infringe on the movie's rights. So that we couldn't do that.
I thought we thought it was a different reason, which we're not gonna.
Right,
Gonna
but
say.
it was actually a movie.
No shit.
Yeah, my daughter sent me the. What the hell is? Oh, let me just give me a second. I'll find it.
Lenny, he was good. He was good, but nobody will. I mean, Dwight Schultz. No one will ever replace Dwight Schultz as H.M. Murdoch. I mean, he did a good character. Don't get me wrong. But it was funny because I'll admit I'm a Trekkie. I like Star Trek, like not so much the original series, but the Next Generation. And at first, I didn't realize that Dwight Schultz was playing Barkley in the Next Gen. I had stopped and I'm listening. I'm like, that voice sounds familiar. Where the hell? Then I realized it was Howlin' Mad Murdoch.
Oh, that's what it's called. It's called the movie. The movie I think that was filmed there or partially filmed there at that location. It's called Bitter Souls, and it's still in production.
That'd be cool, though.
Yeah, it's about I'll give you the. Do you want the rundown of it?
Yeah, give us a rundown.
It says after a tragic accident, a teenage girl is resurrected with the use of black magic. She uses her newfound powers to exact vengeance on her tormentors. Gee, like every other horror movie. How original!
I never watched Dexter before. Is that pretty good?
Wow, I'm glad they were
Hey,
creative.
Uncle Buck was a good one.
I could not get in Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck was pretty funny.
I could not get in Uncle Buck. I don't know why. And I like John Candy. I just could not get in Uncle Buck.
Hey, I like his pizza flipper. You know, the big, huge snow shovel. He flipped that pizza over.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You know, did you guys ever see the movie Dutch?
What was that? You guys talked over each other.
Did you ever see the movie Dutch?
No.
You never saw Dutch?
No.
With Ed O'Neill?
No. And I like Ed O'Neill. I never knew it. And I love Ed O'Neill.
Get the fuck out of here. You got to watch that movie. It's a good movie. That's a real good movie.
Spaceballs is more in your alley, Jay.
Spaceballs is a cult classic.
Right. So is Meatballs.
The original Meatballs
Remember
was
Meatballs?
with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
The
That's
Meatballs
right.
2 was
Stripe.
stupid.
Stripes. Them are all good movies, man.
That's when movies were
Caddyshack was cool.
Caddyshack was hysterical.
You remember Smokey and the Bandit and Cannonball Run?
It's the guy, the producer who did actually Hal Needman, who did the Dukes of Hazzard for TV, did the Cannonball Run and Smokey and the Bandit. But yeah, the Cannonball Run, like the Cannonball Run Part 2 sucked. Sucked. The original though was the best.
National Lampoon, oh my God, Chevy Chase, that Christmas Vacation was, I couldn't stop laughing with Chevy Chase. And National Lampoon, oh my God, that movie just, on Christmas is a perfect time to watch it when you're drinking all the eggnog and watch that movie. That movie's hilarious.
The best part of Christmas Vacation, Clark's out in the driveway trying to get his lights to work. And not really doesn't like, you flip the switch in the garage, and all of a sudden, the wife goes back, hits the switch. He's like, I hears hallelujah, and everything lights up. Best scene in that movie. Meatballs, great movie.
And you remember the old classic when Flipper was on all the time?
A little bit before my time with that one, but I do remember Flipper. It was a little before
this is going to be funny to you all. Did you believe it or not? I have not seen the movie E.T. and I own it, and I still won't watch it because I hear things. This E.T. guy.
You gotta be shitting me. And that's
I never saw the movie E.T., bro.
And I took that line from from Full Metal Jacket. You gotta be shitting me.
I watched what was that? Dude, there's so many classics out there, TV shows. MASH was cool. The Three Stooges.
What's up, Mark?
Show, the Three Stooges. Hey, here you go. Look at that. 1, 2, and 3. Three Stooges. Oh,
we're something, all right. Let me tell you.
And we're like the Three Migos. Remember that one?
Yeah. Yep. Full Metal Jacket. Speaking of Full Metal Jacket, that was a good movie. The guy who played the drill instructor was a drill instructor for the Marines. It's
Goonies. Hey, you guys.
Oh, wait. The Electric Company, right, Lenny? Hey, you guys, the Electric Company?
No, it was Goonies.
Oh, because there was a show called The Electric Company on, and it always started out with, hey, you guys. Always started out with it.
Well, you ever seen the Goonies?
Years and years and years ago. But yes.
The Goonies was good.
I was just watching the other day. I was watching was the last week Jimmy Kimmel, and they had Martin Short and Steve Martin on as guest hosts. It was
right, Lenny.
USA. Hold on one second. What the hell?
Hey, there's a good one. What's your favorite football movie?
My favorite.
I'm going to say Bring in the Giants. I said the Giants. Something to do with Bring in the Giants with the little kids.
I know what you're talking about, and I'm not. The Giants' name was in the video, the name, but I the best football sports.
Yeah, Porky's was good too.
The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds.
I like the second one better than the first one because he came in the second one. I think the second one was better with Adam Sandler in there than anybody. Because The Longest Yard, when Adam Sandler did it, that was an all-star cast in there. Football players, wrestlers.
In the second one, didn't Burt Reynolds do a cameo?
Yeah, Burt Reynolds was in the second one too.
What?
On The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, Burt Reynolds is in that one too.
I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. My favorite, best Ed O'Neill character has to be Al Bundy.
Well, Dutch is Al Bundy, but just named differently. Trust me. Seriously, you check that movie out, Jay, when you get a chance. It's totally Al Bundy, just not.
Listen to this quick public service announcement from USA Today. Posted about 9 hours ago. 2 dead, 28 hospitalized from listeria outbreak linked to deli meat in 12 states. Looks like Illinois area.
What?
Yeah, hold on. USA Today. 2 dead, 28 hospitalized from listeria outbreak linked to deli meat in 12 states.
Damn. Yeah, take it out.
Crap.
Let's see. I'm just gonna check and see what's going on, how our channels are doing. But the best Porky's was the original. No doubt. Somebody's feedbacking. Not bad though.
Huh?
But in Porky's 3, which was kind of stupid but kind of funny at some point, they had some funny points. There's this girl, it looks like she had a vet, an old vet. They show the guys pulling up in a car. Now they show us this girl's ass. So they're like, they all stop. They're like, you got to check out the ass. And here it's like this chick with an ugly face. It was Porky's daughter. So they leave Meat, the guy who played Meat, which he passed away recently. Within the last year, he passed away. And hey, Spirit Brothers UK, thanks for checking in with us. Hope you had a great day too. It's
yeah. Woo, shit.
And he goes, Meat looks at the girl. Meat looks at the girl, and he goes, she goes, why do they call you Meat? He goes, why do they call you Blossom? He's like, oh shit. So you know where that was going. Spirit Brothers UK. So hey, I want to give a shout out to everybody over in the UK who's watching us. Thank you. We really appreciate it. A big shout out. I never watched that one, Lenny. It's let me see.
It's raining here.
And I'll say this all the time. My best horror movie, and it's not, and when I say horror movie, I'm not talking about like blood and guts. It screws with your head. And I think one of the guys here that watched in the chat watched it and knew and I can't remember who it was. But the movie is called The Hearse. There's no blood, there's no guts, but it really freaks with your mind. It screws with your head. Oh, it was Marcus. That's right. Spirit Brothers UK, new here to this channel. Hey, we're glad you're here, Spirit Brothers UK. We appreciate it, all our followers, all our subscribers. And if you could, Spirit Brothers, put your channel link in the chat, because I wanna follow you from my channel too.
Yeah, Spirit Brothers. What's he about?
Paranormal investigators from UK.
Bring him on. See if he wants to come on. We'll talk to him. You want to talk to us? Hello.
Yeah, that's a. Do you want to hang with us? Do you want to come on? Do you want to come on with us, Spirit Brothers? We'd love to have you.
Yeah, come on the air.
Tell you what. Okay, gotcha. In fact, /@ Spirit Brothers UK SP. Brothers UK.
There you go.
All right. Yep, I just subscribed to your channel, boss.
Subscribe.
Oh, it's 3 a.m. where you're at. Oh, geez. Okay.
Holy moly.
Hey,
Yes, take it easy, man.
whenever you want to come on, you let us know. We'll get you in. You always have an open door. Wow, I'm gonna watch some of his videos tonight, because some of this looks pretty cool.
I'll have to check that out.
Definitely.
You ready, Papa? Come here, Papa. Come here, girl.
All right, so
Come
it's 3 a.m. where Spirit Brothers are. It's almost 10 p.m. where we're at.
Yes.
So they're about a 5-hour ahead difference. 5 hours ahead of us.
Hey, Ryan.
But we're glad.
Skeeter, look who it is. This is the dog that
That
almost
dog
ate
is
Skeeter.
vicious, man. I want to eat my bacon.
Hey, Spirit Brothers, if
This
you're
is
still
my-
watching, man, have a good night, and thanks for stopping by.
You're a pretty girl, huh?
Okay, Deer Hunter.
You're big. Damn.
Speaking of false paranormal activity, we do have some live sales going on in the shop zone. The false paranormal. Before you saw the Skeeter time frame, now we're telling you we're getting to the false paranormal frame. Your car is naked without a plate frame from SGW. Whether it's outside the box, false paranormal, Skeeter time,
Yep.
simple ceremonies.
They're so awesome. I even have one for my bicycle. I'm just saying.
And when you get that
I do.
car, you look awesome on your car.
When I get
So
the
you're
car,
saying I need
I
to
still
get
have the
one for
license
my
plate.
backpack? Should
What,
I get
Skeeter?
one for my backpack?
Sure.
Should I get a
Skeeter.
license plate for my backpack?
Going for your van.
No, my
Did he say
backpack.
he wants a license? What?
I said, do I need to get a license plate frame for my backpack?
If you want one for your backpack,
Oh.
buddy, you do it up.
I thought you said, do you need a license plate for your ass crack? I was like, what?
The hell?
Do you want a license ass crack?
That's a danger zone back there, man. Sometimes it makes like different toot noises, man. It sings, but you know,
What?
never mind.
All right, moving forward.
Moving
The
forward.
false paranormal. We got, keeping it with paranormal research, the false paranormal to infinity t-shirt.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey, that's sharp.
Mhm.
We'll give it a minute, let people check that out.
Hey, Jay, what's the back of that say?
I don't remember. I uploaded two pictures, one of the front, one of the back, though. Moving on up to the east side, the Jeffersons. That was a good show, too. All right. We know we showed you guys the coffee mug. We also have
There
that
it is.
paranormal NEPA pint glass. Check that out.
Wow.
To hold your favorite beverage, we got the pint glasses.
Pepper, you want that? You want that cup?
All right.
You
So
want that? You see that, buddy?
I can't
What do
see
you
the
think?
chat right now, but here's a question for you, and guys, check out and let me know if the answer comes up in the chat. The Jeffersons was a spinoff of what TV show? See who knows out there. And don't Google search. Try and think of it in your own heads. All right. Now, FP just showed you this, but we got now. This is for the false paranormal mug. FP just showed you.
Mm.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Now I can't remember if this is the outside the box false paranormal or just a false paranormal. I can't remember. Let's see.
I think it says both.
I can't remember. It might. I can't remember. Now this is the shirt you have, FP. False paranormal outside the box live shirt.
Woo!
So yeah, and actually you can see FP wearing it right now. He got the green on black. Next we got, let's see. We got the false paranormal t-shirt. Check it out. Support the brands. Show off false paranormal. Check that out. Now Skeeter's gonna like this. Oh, there he is. We got the Skeeter World ceramic mug. Skeeter time.
Whoa!
That's
Look
cool.
at that.
Yeah, that's cool, Jay.
Skeeter got the mug.
Yeah, I got one from you and one from FP. Pretty
Right.
soon I'm going to have a whole collection.
You will. All right, now this next shirt I'm bringing up, and this is our last shirt of the night that I'm showcasing. So thank you for putting up with me through this, guys. I appreciate it. Now this shirt was inspired by our man Fred P here.
Uh-oh.
This was inspired by Fred P. I love my coffee t-shirt. All right. That was inspired by Fred P himself.
That's cool, FP. All right.
Fred.
And yeah.
When
Sorry.
Fred sent us a video a while back, and he said he loved the coffee, so I made him in his honor "Love My Coffee" T-shirt. But I still like my "None of That Coffee" bullshit T-shirt. But hey, so now you got two for ones that like the coffee, and for those that don't like the coffee. Oh, Fred, you weren't here last week, weren't you? Was Fred here last week? I can't remember.
I think so.
I don't remember. So I want to show in case I didn't, Fred, 'cause I can't remember if you were here with us last week. I want to show you something. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think Fred was there last week.
I don't think he was either. Oh, here, Fred. I want to show you something. Okay, I'm going to take that away for a minute. Now all these are linked in the chats. Let me see. One moment. We're doing this in for all you coffee lovers. I'm doing this in your honor, for your honor tonight. Crap. Let's see. We got the SGW, the one and only coffee. It's a Hyde Lakes coffee blend, a light roast. Hi, Susan. But yeah, we got now, Fred, and for everybody else that likes coffee, try the SGW coffee. Now, when you click on the QR code, there's three. There's some pictures of the front, back, and the inside. They give you a clear shot of how much coffee beans are in there. So yes, you could say now that you have the SGW coffee. Now, I can't drink coffee because I think it's none of that coffee bullshit. But in the next week, I'm having some shipped in for FP. He's gonna get some of our coffee. He's gonna do a live review.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So there you go, Fred. We got a shirt we got a shirt in your honor. And kind of you're the one who gave me the idea for the coffee too. So let's say that too. Because as you know, this SGW guy here is for all the followers. So that's why I have my hot dog and no coffee, or a hot dog and an EPA, no ketchup on a hot dog. But I have one that doesn't have that. So in case you like ketchup on your hot dog, which no, but we got shirts for both. We got none of that coffee bullshit. And now we got I love my coffee. And we got coffee. So
Jay, how much is that coffee going for?
online $29.95.
$30.
That's actually cost is like I only have like $4 over cost. Like so we're not making money out, we're not making a lot of money.
Yeah.
But see, also you could, if you go to the website, the Shop Zone, you can make 4 interest-free payments of $7.49 with Afterpay. Click on Afterpay there, you get to learn more. So I give you an option to buy something and make payments. Make payments. How crazy is that? That's crazy. Because SGW goes insane. What was that from? What commercial? Oh, come on, guys. Don't give me that bullshit. Remember back in the 80s the discount guy, Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Susan, we're trying to sell SGW coffee, not that other crap. We got to push the SGW coffee.
Sure.
Fred, yep, we are. And I know I am. It's, Do I have anything else left to show? I think that's everything for this week. I'll have to get some more. I'll have to get some stuff for next week. No, that's it. That's all. That's everything. But yeah, so hey, FP, anything going on with that fight?
Actually, I guess they're not fighting till midnight.
Oh, one of those deals.
I guess like the main fight isn't till midnight. I don't know. I'm still waiting to hear. But from what I just googled, it's not happening until midnight. So I would love to know. I can't wait to hear. Once I do find out, I'll probably make a live video about it though.
Cool.
I'll definitely put a video up as soon as it's like released or whatever. I'll get on it.
Oh, today, with our other
Oh.
brand, Simple Ceremonies of Northeast PA, I sat down with a couple, booked a wedding for August, home and backyard
Oh, yeah.
wedding. Let me tell you,
How'd that go?
it went really well. We met up at Perkins, and it was me, him, and her and the wife. We got we split the sampler. We had chicken tenders, onion rings, mozzarella sticks. That was actually pretty good.
Very nice.
You were playing with your pool. It's you're playing with your tool in the pool. But no, it really went well. Looking forward to doing this. It's a home and backyard, and they're doing a potluck. They're going to be cooking on the grill, and people are going to be bringing whatever they bring. So it sounds like it's going to be a good night, good day.
Oh yeah.
And today, I didn't do a review because I did a review on this place a while ago, but what happened was today, the West Pittston Recycling Center is only opened Saturdays 8 to 12 for
Yep.
people to walk in. So I go over to get a can because I don't have Waste Management anymore. I got rid of them. I'm with Prestige, like I believe you are too. But,
Okay.
but I need a recycling can.
Right.
So I go over. I said, excuse me, sir, could I get a can? How do I go about getting a can? We don't have any.
Right.
Okay, what do I do? He goes, do you have like a regular trash can? Yeah. Put it out. We'll take it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm coming back, and that's not part of what I was really getting to, but I was coming back from there, and I stopped at Nardone's on Exeter Ave. Nardone's restaurant.
Yeah.
And on the side, they have a takeout window. So you walk up, you ring the buzzer, girl comes over, and I got a couple of their chili dogs. And so I was jamming on some of their chili, which actually are pretty good. They're not bad. They're the chili's pretty good sauce. Not as good as Chef Jay's chili, but it's a good run in second. I need to I don't know, guys. If I were to make a batch of chili and put it up, would anybody want to donate to the cause and get a jar? I can't say officially sell it because I don't have a seller's license. If anybody wanted to donate to the cause, say like $5, would y'all like to try some of Chef Jay's chili? I don't know how I'd ship it out to you, but yeah, I'd try. That'd be kind of cool. But you know what I would love to try though, FP, and I saw it. They have, which I'm sure you could do with I know you're not a drinker anymore, and really neither am I. But these
I
homemade,
am.
yeah, I know you are. No, but what I'm saying, like, they have these homemade kits where you could like even like try to make like even like see if you can try to make like a brewed tea or something, some type of tea or some type of juice or something we could like. Oh, I don't know if we're out and about. Hey, try some of our SGW orange drink or
Ale.
something. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
it's that's always I'm always thinking ahead of what we could do to bring to our customer or not our subscribers. Um, what other? Back in the 80s, there was a Dukes of Hazards. There was Smoking the Bandit, Cannonball Run. The best product about the Cannonball, well, I thought the Cannonball Run was a great movie overall, but when they had the fight between the bikers and the cannonballers was like the best part, one of the best parts. Um, yep, thank you for that, Skeeter. That's what I wanted to do.
Hey, every little bit helps, right?
Yeah, it does. It really, really does.
Those thumbs up goes a long way.
You know who's not? You know who I didn't see tonight? Maybe he's in a tournament, but Venger 6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See
I haven't
Venger.
seen him in a while. He didn't jump on my live either on Tuesday night. That was unusual. Because
It's
usually he joins me on Tuesday night live.
yeah, he's usually good for Saturday nights here too. Now, here's the thing though, when it's 9 o'clock here, he's in Texas. So when it's 9 here, it's
Right.
8 o'clock there. So he could be out and about. You know what I mean?
Right. And anybody across the seas like UK and that, they're like 5 to 6 hours ahead of us. So if it's
Well, the UK paranormal
10
team,
years,
they're 5 hours. They were 5 hours ahead.
right. And California is 3 hours behind us.
So it's more than that.
No, California is
Oh,
3 hours behind us.
I'm thinking, all right, no, yeah, you're right. Illinois is 1 hour behind us. I know that because I used to manage Medicaid accounts for Illinois. They're an hour behind us. I don't know. But it was funny because he was telling me a story where he got one of my hot dog and NEPA shirts, and he said he wore it to a tournament, and everybody was asking him, oh, what's that? Who's this? And he was telling them about about the show, which I thought was cool as hell.
Oh, I guess California is 4 hours away.
So you were wrong, Skeeter.
I always thought it was 3. I could get there in 3. But
No,
a lot of people are different.
That's the time zone, not the time zone.
Right.
And I got for later my skinny pop, sweet and salty popcorn.
You remember the popcorn, Jiffy popcorn that used to be in those metal things, and you could actually.
Oh yeah, you shake them on your stove and it will. Yeah.
I had me and my wife. We were out doing a. Oh no, we was here at the house. I was a movie night, and I went and bought that Jiffy popcorn that you shake over the stove or a fire. So I tried that, and this darn thing just exploded everywhere. And I'm like, what? That don't supposed to happen. It just blew up everywhere. I'm like, oh, there goes the popcorn.
Remember, like, I remember my dad every Saturday nights. Like, see, my dad worked Monday through Saturday. Okay. Yeah, Fred, I can. Give me 1 minute and I can.
Look at you, Fred P.
Hey, Fred P, man, he's on top of it, boy.
He is.
Awesome, man. Did that other person ever get that Skeeter shirt?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was actually, I think, Mark. I think it was Mark. Could be wrong, but I thought it was Mark.
I thought it was somebody named James.
Or wait, was it? No, it was. I think. It was, no, it wasn't Mark. I'm sorry, it wasn't Mark. It was Richard. I think it was Richard.
Was it
Oh, yeah,
Richard or a guy named James?
I don't remember a James, so I'm gonna go with Richard.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on lately either.
It's you haven't seen Richard today either. It's what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Damn it to hell. Shit. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I can't remember.
Don't shit too much, might draw flies.
Yeah, I know. Damn it. I could not. I can't remember. Anyway. I went over to. I was thinking about getting a new cell phone, and yeah, it's not gonna happen, Susan. Don't even. Yeah, that won't happen. Because I have Xfinity for, the cable, the internet for work. So I went up to Xfinity today before I went to Dixon City, and I was going to see about adding the phone. It says no credit check, no this, and it says $25 a line. So I'm like, that would help me. That would cut my phone bill, down to nothing, and still get the good service. Because I got Verizon because Verizon was at the time it was the only cell service that I can get inside my office at Jessup. And Lenny knows this. It sucked. The cell service now not outside. No, not like when you were outside of the building, you were fine. But when you went inside the building, TMG Health, your service, unless it was your service, would just die. And the one where the offices, like where all the desks were, you would lose your cell service. Sucked. Well, they knocked the building down, so I'm like, I really don't need quote unquote Verizon cell service. So I'm like, I went to Xfinity, and the guy was really nice. So I'm looking at him and said, yeah, I'm interested in this now mobile Xfinity because I have the cable, I have the still not going to happen. Let's see about getting this. It says no credit check, no credit, $25 a line, blah 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 blah. So I go and I'm telling the guy what I'm looking to do. He's like, well, do you want to use your old? He goes, do you want on your phone? I said, yeah. He goes, well, if you could use your phone, do you want to use your phone and just switch? I'm saying, yeah, that's right, because we could see if we could switch your phone and your number to keep everything the same. I'm like, well, that would be awesome. Well, what's your social? He goes, let me see your license. All right, no problem. Blah 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 blah. Social security number, blah blah. And I'm looking at the sign that says no credit checks. He goes, well, running you're right for your social security, you don't qualify for the finance. But the sign says no credit check. And so, long story short, I didn't qualify for the free phone. I said, and they couldn't, for some reason, they couldn't switch my phone that I have now, a Motorola, was not compatible to to switch my phone over. It's like, well, how much what are the phones go for? Like, he goes, cheapest is about $385. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, and I was even like saying, I even said, well, can you bill me payments for the phone? No, you have to buy it outright. Yeah, no, thanks. You have a good day. So that was my cell phone issue. Not an issue, but I'm trying to combine stuff to make my bills cheaper. I'm like, well, that'd be great to have Xfinity have all three. But yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. So that was and then I went from Xfinity up to Dixon City. It's I keep forgetting to do this, but I want to make a new playlist for the channel, dash cam views. And when I go play, I keep forgetting to bring my dash cam. I keep it in for some. I keep forgetting to grab it. I'm like, son of a bitch. Because some of the stuff I saw today, I was like, damn it, I was at my dash cam. I forgot to grab it. Shout it out loud, a good Kiss song. Shout it out loud. Coffee and donuts, an American tradition. Yeah, probably. Not with this guy, though. And honestly, to be honest, I don't like the taste of coffee. I can't stand it. I tried, like, when I used to work at Arby's, or no, not Arby's. I'm sorry, I take that back. When I used to work at the car dealership, and we were going like down to Mannheim for an auction. One of the guys that bring us all coffee, just assuming that I drank it. I had to spit it out. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted in my life. Yeah, it's like, and I felt bad because the guy bought me one, and I felt bad, but I'm like, I cannot drink this. So from next time on, every time someone bought it, I always got a cup of hot chocolate. Now I could rock the hot chocolate. Ooh, that might be a new T-shirt. Rocking the hot chocolate for wintertime. That might work. I read Skeeter's comment quick. I thought it said I'm a very big Skeeter fan. I was like, wait a minute, no, Steelers fan. Wrong. I read it too quick. Another. If you guys like older scary movies, another one back from the 70s. And Marcus, this is one for you to watch too. Yeah, no way, Fred. I doubt it. And now they did a reboot, but I'm talking about the original. It's called Salem's Lot. It was one of those ones that didn't have a lot of blood, but it screwed with your head. Those type of movies. But an old school horror show that did have blood and killing. The original Amityville Horror with, I believe it was Margot Kidder, and I believe it was James Brolin who played the dad. I just saw, where did I see it? I recently saw a picture like of today, the Amityville Horror House, and it's still, it's just they took out the iconic window, like the looks like the eyes. They put regular frames.
Hello, Marcus.
Hey, FP, check out what Susan wrote. She loves the drone shirt that says, watch out for that tree.
Oh, the tree. Not the tree.
And that was inspired by FP, that shirt.
Watch out for the tree.
Hey, FP, you should get your nickname George.
George.
George is the jungle. Watch out for that tree.
So a solid 8 that I'm seeing so far. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. If you're new to the channels, whichever channel you're watching this on, like and subscribe to the channel.
Right.
Money really about 45 minutes from my house, and games are very exciting and affordable. There you go, Lenny. Road trip. Oh, hey, Lenny, how's Mags? Tell her I said hi. If you're still on, tell her I said hello. It's see back in 17 when we all started working at TMG, me, Lenny, Lenny's woman, we all worked together. Well, in the same thing. FP, what is your name? His name's FP.
My name is FP. Mom, do you want to be on camera? My mom wants to be on camera. I don't think she wants to be on camera.
Actually, it says Drone Alone, aka FP. So his real name today is Drone Alone.
Yep, my name is DRDAFP. DAFP. DAFP.
Here now, listen to this, guys. When FP gets his car back, okay, I told him he should get a license plate that says either false NEPA or false FP, but I like false NEPA. Because I know once I get a little extra cash, I'm getting my plate that'll say SGW guy all the way. Hell yeah. You know what movie they just remade, and I don't know if it's how good it's gonna be, but some of the characters from the original are I think in it from what I heard. Oh yeah, there you go. FP NEPA.
That works.
It's called they're making a movie called Twisters, which somehow,
I can't wait for this to come out.
When I was up to like 3 a.m, because I can't sleep anymore. I was watching live with Mark and Kelly and Mark, and they had the one new guy from the Twisters, and he did say that it somehow ties back to the original movie Twister, and Bill Paxton, who was in the original Twister, is supposed to be in this one. So it's supposed to not be like an actual reboot, but I guess so many years later kind of deal, which sounded pretty cool.
Did you know that they asked John Snyder to join in that movie and he turned it down?
What movie? Twisters?
They asked me to join in, but I turned them down too. I said, no, I don't have time for that shit.
Did not know that.
Yeah, I was looking it up. They asked John Snyder if he wanted, from the Dukes of Hazzard, they wanted to know if he would come back and play a part in that movie Twisters, and he refused not to do it.
He might be done acting now. Like, I haven't seen him in any movies. Like, he might be retired.
Yeah, but even if he showed up to be an appearance in the movie would have been cool.
Well, yeah. Well, he did for a while. Oh, when it was out, when Smallville, he played Clark. He played Jonathan Kent in the movie Smallville. Right. That was cool though. In that show, I don't know if you guys watched Smallville or not. I didn't watch it all the time, but if it was on, I was home. I watched it. Tom Wopat did a cameo in that, and they were in a like a 68, 69 Charger during Smallville, just like Dukes of Hazzard throwback. That was pretty cool. Mark, no, I will not. You will not see me drink a cup of coffee. And if you're a true hot dogger, you just don't put ketchup on your hot dog. It just doesn't happen.
What? You don't put ketchup on your hot dog?
Hell no. Fuck's wrong with you?
I put ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut, and chili on top of mine with a little bit of cheese.
Oh, ketchup on hot now? No. Hell's wrong with you, Skeeter?
Sometimes I add a little bit of onions on it too,
Oh yeah, the original Exorcist. Yes, Mark. That was a kick-ass good movie.
Nah, I think the scariest movie was the Winchester movie.
Winchester House? or something.
The
Winchester?
movie, the Winchester movie.
Yeah, I saw that years ago. Was it something like I can't?
That one and what was the other one? The Slummers Man or something like that.
No, I don't remember that.
You ever see that one?
No, I'm
The
not.
Slummers Man. I
Not
can't think
ringing
of
a
the
bell.
name of it, but huh?
Not that one's not ringing a bell. There was
Slim Man or no? What's his name?
oh, but that just reminded me, The Shining with Jack Nicholson.
I thought that was too much overboard.
Shining was awesome. Oh no, Fred, I did not know that. I did. Oh,
This-
yeah.
now
Yeah, I did. It's actually
For Halloween.
Fred. They don't actually make it. It's from another. It's like they're selling on behalf of another like pizza place. But yeah, you can get pizza at Booyah Burger. I don't know. When I saw that, I was kind of up in the air, Fred. Like, do I want to get a pizza from Booyah Burger? I don't know, but we might do a review and check it out. Just because that could happen.
what you guys think about Don't Breathe? You ever see that one?
Oh,
Yeah,
Bambi.
I never heard of that one.
Don't breathe.
No.
You know, you ever see the movie Gettysburg?
Yes.
Okay. I can't think of his name, but the guy that played Pickett in that movie, he
Okay.
plays in Don't Breathe as a blind man and people robbed his house. That's a very good movie. They came out with 3 movies of that.
Wow. I'll have to
And
search
that movie was awesome. I thought Don't Breathe was one of the best movies he came out with, either than Gettysburg.
You know, it was on YouTube has like the YouTube movies, like the free movies to watch. And under that list was Pearl Harbor. Now, I thought they did that movie really. I mean, take out the romance scene and shit, but like it's like Titanic. I mean, Pearl Harbor was a pretty close to depict what happened during that attack, and that was another good movie. Have you seen Black Phone? That sounds familiar. Let me. There was a movie I saw a few years back, and I can't. Oh, let me.
Black Phone, yeah, that's a good movie.
There was a movie. Now, try and jog my memory, Marcus. What's this movie about? It's Black Phone. I remember a few years back. Maybe about 3 or 4. Well, no longer than that because I had my Impala, so it's going at least 4 years ago. It was about a movie where if you downloaded this app, you couldn't remove it from your phone, and at the end, when the timer went off, you somehow died. Okay, no, and I'm thinking of something different, Marcus, but that sounds pretty good. And when you downloaded this app, you could not delete it from your phone, or if you tried to, it would not disappear. And it was a pretty cool movie. Had some good horror scenes, had some good kill scenes in it. It was a pretty good movie.
I've heard of that one before.
Which comes back to the movie, which I thought was like, I don't even know. Well, there's 2 movies, and like, I don't know what was worse, the people who made this movie, or the people who went to see these movies, or the people that actually made these movies. I don't know what's worse. One was first the original Jeepers Creepers. That was a frigged up movie. And did any of you watch the Saw movies? FP, did you ever watch the Saw movie?
Yeah.
What about you, Skeeter?
What's that?
Did you ever watch the movie Saw or any of the Saw movies?
The Saw?
It's called Saw.
Oh no,
These people.
I don't ring a bell, but I
these-
thought the movie Saw was crazy.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like, I don't like to even think of the like the way that the whatever his name was, they called him, thought ways to kill these people. To think of that shit, you have to have some like really, I don't even know what kind of shit going through your head. Like, she had to jump into a pit full of like needles with they had poison in it to get the key to find the needle has the key to it to get out. It's just holy shit. And like the one thing where it cut your if you went too long it would cut your Jesus, like it just give me the freaking heebies.
Hey, what you think about the box with the hands up in the air in the box, and you got to reach down and get that key, and
That's
it's
what
all.
that was just, and that's what I'm saying. It's the people actually thought of these things up, man. Like have to have a warped mind, because like how could you think up shit like this? Like to sit there and think
Marcus never saw the movie Saw. If you want to watch Saw, you need to watch from part 1
to up to the
all the way to the last one.
It's like, but just to, like, holy shit.
At least when they made that movie, they actually made it in the right parts instead of like Rambo, where they did Rambo First Blood. That should have been the second movie, and then part 2 should have been part 1.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's
You ever see
It's
the movie
okay,
The
Marcus.
Stand? That's a good
Pineapple juice,
movie.
my friend. Pineapple juice.
pineapple juice.
You ever see the movie The Stand?
I remember the name, but I don't remember the movie. What about the original Children of the Corn?
I thought that was too sketchy.
Where all the kids killed their parents? Pumpkinhead. I forgot about Pumpkinhead.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch it. I was like, when that came out in the 80s, we had HBO when HBO was first coming on the scene, home box office. And I remember like seeing that and like the trailer or something, or my sister started watching. And I was like, no, I am not watching this movie. Because it's fun. Like now you wouldn't believe, but my older sister, she was a night hawk. Saturday night, Friday nights, she'd be up to watching like movies on Homebox till like 4 a.m. And I remember seeing, like I said, that's why I remember the name Pumpkinhead. And like for some reason I stopped watching it because it just was back in the age. Remember, I was like maybe like 12, 13 back in the 80s. Men in Black were good.
I really didn't get into Pumpkinhead.
I like the Men in Black.
Now, Men in Black was pretty good. Caddyshack.
Caddyshack was hysterical. Do you know Bill? I don't know if you guys know this, but I remember reading this and like watching, doing interviews like with the characters afterwards, like on YouTube. Bill Murray's character was not supposed to have any lines. The lines that he did in that movie, he ad-libbed in, and they just let him ride with it.
Yeah, I think they let everybody do their own lines.
I don't know. They let Bill Murray. I don't know about the rest. But the funniest, the best part of that movie, at the end when Ronnie Dangerfield wins the bet. He's like, and Ted Knight, another wonderful actor. His last name was Smales, so everyone would call him Judge Smells. So it's at the end now. Ronnie Dangerfield and Chevy Chase won the bet. Dangerfield looks at Ted Knight and goes, "All right, Smells, that's 80 grand. Now fork it over." Ted Knight's like, "I'm not giving you nothing." So he turns to it. Dangerfield turns to his like bodyguards or his company. He's like, "Moose, Rocco, help the judge find his checkbook." So you see Ted Knight running off, and all of a sudden you turn around. Dangerfield turns around, looks at you're now looking at the golf shack, like wherever, like the restaurant. He's like, "Hey everybody!" No, he turns and goes, "Hey everybody, we're all gonna get laid," and everybody starts screaming, and that's how it basically ended. But great movie. Bill Murray movie called The Man Who Knew Lip to. No, I don't remember that. Any Bill Murray movie called Man? No, I don't remember. Bill Murray was in Caddyshack, Stripes.
And you know who hasn't anybody been talking about his movies, and that's Robin Williams. Robin Williams came out with some serious, awesome, good movies.
Yeah, let's take a moment. Let's reflect on one of the greatest comedians, Robin Williams. I can't remember his first movie. Maybe, yeah. I don't know if it was his first movie or one of his first movies.
Wasn't it RV or Blubber?
Neither. They were two good movies, but it was not his first movie. He played, and if you go on YouTube, you can see clips. They did a live action movie of Popeye. Popeye the Sailor, the cartoon?
Right. Yeah, that was his number one hit. But actually, it was before that. That's when he played the American Hero guy. What was his name? R2D2, whatever the heck his name is. He played in a TV show before he went into movies.
Who? Robin Williams?
He was some kind of space guy or something.
Mork and Mindy.
Right. He started as Mark and Mindy, and then he went in and did the very first movie of Popeye.
Okay, so Mork and Mindy was first then, you say?
Right.
Okay, I did not know that. I thought Popeye was before Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, because when Robin Williams came out, he was young, so instead of him starting off in the movies, they came out with Mark and Mindy, and then when they realized he was a good actor, so they decided to say, "Hey, why don't we just do the movie Popeye?" And he took it.
Oh yeah, he nailed that character.
He was excellent. He was like number one in there, man. It was cool. That was a good movie.
Okay, here, let me jog your memory for a little bit, Skeeter. Mork and Mindy was a spin-off character of what TV show?
The American Hero, wasn't it?
No.
You remember that one?
The Greatest American Hero. Yep, that was a good one too. I love that TV show. The character Mork. Now, the creator of Mork and Mindy was the same creator as Happy Days, Gary Marshall, who also did Laverne and Shirley. Now, Robin Williams played Mork on Happy Days, and it was set up as, I think it was like Richie or someone was having a dream. And in the dream, here comes, a quote unquote supposedly dream. Here comes Mork from Mork, looking for Earth's greatest champion, and ended up being the Fonz. But Mork's powers could not defeat the powers of the Fonz, like Fonzie's, whatever they call it. And then Gary Marshall brought him back a couple episodes later to talk to the Fonz about women. And Fonz like, "I don't remember you." And he's like, "Yeah, because I did something with your head and blah, 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 blah." But then after that second episode where Mork came to Happy Days, that started him with Mork and Mindy. That propelled to the Mork, like creating Mork and Mindy. I watched that show today on Antenna TV. I saw part of that show today.
Remember when Robin Williams played the doctor?
But he wasn't really a doctor, right? He just played like everybody thought he was a doctor. Am I thinking of the right storyline?
All I remember, he went and got this old house and he converted it into a hospital.
There was a movie. Oh, is that the one I'm thinking of?
I can't think of the movie.
Because I remember Robin Williams playing the part. He was a doctor, but he really wasn't. But everybody
he played as a little clown too. He had a clown nose on and everything.
Right, yeah, that's the movie that I'm thinking of anyway.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
There was another movie that he played in, and I wish I can remember it, and I can't. But where he was he was working at a shit. When you go to back when they had the cameras where you take your film to get it developed. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Williams played a character where he was the guy that worked behind the counter to develop, and he started like stalking somebody. It was actually really good too.
Oh, that's when he played a bad guy, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of like a stalker guy almost.
Didn't that come out like right before he died?
Oh, yeah, he did. Patch Adams was good.
Yeah, Patch Adams. That's the movie.
Patch Adams, is that the one? Okay. Also,
yep, that is the one.
He also, there's a movie he did where actually Steven Spielberg did this, and 1 hour photo. Yep, Yep, Fred, it was 1 hour photo. And thanks for getting a shirt. I appreciate that. It's Steven Spielberg, and they never talked about this movie. It was Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman in Hook. Dustin Hoffman also played a great Captain Hook. This was about Robin Williams played. They showed him as an older guy, but he was the original. He was like Peter Pan, but his name now is Peter Panning, and he grew up and left Neverland and grew up and became who he was, in the movie. Well, Captain Hook comes and steals kidnaps his kids. So he has to, with the help of Tink, played by Sandra Bullock. Was it Sandra Bullock? I think. Took him back to Neverland to make him remember who he was, and he regained he remembered he was Peter Pan, and it was a good, wholesome family movie.
It was a good storyline.
Yeah, Hoffman played a good Captain Hook. Yep. It's Hoffman. Shit. Dustin Hoffman played a good Captain Hook. Sandra Bullock played a good Tinker, and just overall, that was a good, wholesome family and you never saw it reran. You never saw it Steven Spielberg, I think, actually thought that was I don't know if the critics killed it for him or something. I don't remember the whole story, but that was, if you go back and watch parts on YouTube, I don't know if the whole movie's together on YouTube, but that was a good show. That was a good movie, Hook. Another good Robin Williams film. And actually now the GF is a big, if you guys watch, which another TV show, which I do like, I watch on Saturday sometimes, Law and Order SVU. Robin Williams played like one of the bad people in the show, and he played a good. Robin Williams is an overall good actor. I know he took his own life, which I'm not going to get into that topic, but very sad. So let's give a moment of silence for Robin Williams. It's yeah, exactly. So Hook versus Peter Pan, or no, it's called Hook. Julia Roberts, that's right. When I say Sandra Bullock, Julia Roberts. I'm getting old. I'm 52, and I'm losing my mind's starting to go, I guess. But going back to Happy Days for a minute, okay. The one episode, it was a 2-parter. I don't think it was a 3-parter, but it was Fonzie. It was remember Pinky Tuscadero, and they had the demolition derby. And it was cool because in that episode, the best character I liked were there were 2 brothers, 2 demolition. They were called the Malachi brothers. Friggin' awesome. What's up, Craptabulis? Am I saying it right? Shit, I can't say it right. All right, Beverly Hillbillies' cousin Pearl played the mother on what other show? She had 3 daughters. I never really watched the Beverly Hillbillies. I give up. I don't know. Pineapple juice. The Malachi. Hey, Jancy, you're still hanging with us. Thank you very much. The Malachi Crunch. Count Malachi. Count SGW.
Malachi?
They were known as the Malachi brothers. I'll have to send you a video for YouTube, and you have to watch it. It's funny. It's
the Malachi. That's what it says right there. It says Malachi.
Yeah, the Malachi brothers. It's the Malachi Crunch.
I'm a Malachi.
Let's see.
Pepper Malachis. You see that? Yeah. Right there, it says it.
No.
Yeah, I know. No. Oh, we're 100% knee deep in pineapple juice, Marcus. The pineapple juice is flowing. The pineapple juice is flowing. Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Here, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So everybody's want to click on it. This was one of the Malachi brothers from Happy Days. Let me see.
What'd you say?
Does anybody on YouTube, like locally or even across the waters, check out any PA Pizza review on YouTube? I've caught a couple of his. I see him on Facebook a lot. What the hell is he doing? That doesn't look bad. Too bad.
Hey, I just want to mention about the comment that Marcus mentioned about the attempt in Pennsylvania. We're not going to talk about that. That's too much politics, and I think it'd be better not to talk about it on here.
Yeah, I no, yeah. I mean, Marcus, if you want to email me, I'll be happy to give you my thoughts. But and
And the movie that I was thinking about was the Sendler or the Sendler Man, SLEN, the Sendler Man.
still never heard of it.
It's a horror movie. The Sandler Man. I can't pronounce it.
Who saw the new Beverly Hills Cop movie on Netflix?
The good old Eddie Murphy. He's a pretty good. He's a good actor.
He is. Anybody see the movie?
I own them all.
Jan trivia. What was the name of Fonzie's original gang? Oh, son of a bitch! It's on the tip of my tongue. Was it the Falcons? And no, I'm not googling it. I think it was the Falcons. Jance, am I right?
Falcons.
Yeah, in one of the first appearances of Fonzie and Happy Days, he was with a gang. Yes, I know my shit. Well, some of it anyway. And then they took Fonzie out of like the gang, the character out of the gang, and like became who he is now. It was and it's one thing about Happy Days, if you ever notice in the original, like but like in the back in the first episode, first season, Richie had a brother who was away at college that would make appearances, and then all of a sudden, like, his name was Chuck, and all of a sudden, like, Chuck just like disappeared. Nobody knew what ever happened to Chuck. They did a Happy Days reunion. But you can watch it on YouTube if you search Happy Days reunion. They brought out all the character, and they brought out the guy the guy who played the two guys who played Chuck. Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think what else.
Hey Jay, what do you think about my background?
Can't see it too here. Okay, that looks pretty good. But it's the way the camera it's back, like I'm seeing it backwards.
I'm still working on my new man cave, and
what does it say? Good. I'm trying to read backwards because it's showing backwards on the camera. Good something
it
something.
says good vibes only.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I see it,
It's
it's backwards.
Only.
Okay. Now, most of you, I'm sure, heard about the TV show, watched it, called The Facts of Life. Okay. Yeah, after he left. Okay, I thought I was just seeing shit wrong. Yeah, Jance, you're right. In the beginning,
my shirt.
After he left,
what the heck?
It's how you are backwards. Skeeter, you're just a backwards kind of guy, buddy.
Quiet. I'm not. No.
Yeah, well, that's like the way the camera's. It's the way it's hitting. It's all because my shirt looks backwards too.
I don't get that. Why is it always?
I don't know. It's doing it with mine too. Mine shows backwards. I don't know. It's the way that. I don't know. Got me. My cousin Vinny was funny. And the guy, do you remember the guy who played the judge?
Oh, yeah.
The two Utes. What is a Ute? He was the guy who played I can't remember his name, but he was the guy who played the original Herman Munster.
Yep.
And that they tried to do a spin-off called The Munsters Today, which really, 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 really sucked. It just the epitome of suck. Yeah, Herman Munster. Oh, speaking of the Munsters, I can't remember his name, but the guy who played Grandpa, okay. He was in another movie with let me search it really quick. Oh crap. 1 second, because it's on the tip of my tongue. If you guys could find it on YouTube or on a stream, Al Lewis, but he played a judge, and
Yeah, I'll be doing a lot more grilling this year on the outside grill, but the prices of the food today, holy crap.
Oh, I know. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who did the Back to the Futures. Al Lewis played the judge, and the movie was called Used Cars, starring Kurt Russell, Jack Warden, and Garrett Graham. If you want to laugh your asses off, try and find that movie on you. Even if you watch it in clips, you will laugh your ass off. Kurt Russell, like, Marcus, we want to come and eat some of those burgers.
Right?
Yeah. But what it was about was Jack Warden actually played two parts. He played two brothers, the Roy Fuchs and Luke Fuchs. Now, Luke Fuchs was the kind-hearted guy who had the wholesale lot, which, spin-offs from All in the Family. The Jeffersons was one. I think there was another one, but I can't remember. But I know the Jeffersons was one. And I'm not talking about like Archie Bunker's Place, because no, I'm not talking about that one. But this Used Cars, okay, this movie. Kurt Russell played the shady, like I said, Luke Fuchs owned the cars, like the $300 junk cars that he tried to sell wholesale. Well, his brother Roy had, the high-end used cars like Mercedes and Cadillac, and Roy Fuchs was trying to outdo the brother to get his lot, to steal to get his lot, because he wanted the property. And Kurt Russell was basically, when you talk about shady salesman, Kurt Russell was it. You have to watch the movie. Now, one part though, it's the other character, I can't remember his name. I think that was Garrett Graham. He was very superstitious, so the color red was like demon to him. And also who played cameos in it as video people, Lenny and Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley. Go on YouTube, search the movie Used Cars. You will laugh. Even if you only see clips of it, you will laugh your ass off. Oh, Maude was a spinoff of All in the Family. I know Archie Bunker's Place, because when they wrote off Edith, they had to do something, and they did Archie Bunker's Place. But I knew the Jeffersons, but I did not know Maude. I did not know that. But I just lost my train of thought, son of a bitch. Yeah, you got to watch that movie, Used Car. It's fun. That was your good old, like, late 70s, early 80s. When was it made? 1980. Your typical just funny comedy. They show boobs in it, but it's just a funny, good movie. Um, we mentioned Spaceballs. That's like a cult classic. Oh, do you want to hear? Here, I got some interesting news about Spaceballs. You know how during part of the movie where they show like the action figures, and the yogurt puppet. That was actually Mel Brooks actually got permission from George Lucas to use like the almost like lightsabers and the toy merchandise.
Sure.
But the deal was he could not. You know how like you never saw Spaceball characters like in the stores. You never did. That was the deal. George said you could do this. I'll allow you to because it was too. It was even though it was a parody. It was still like some type of copyright infringement. But George Lucas said you could do it as long as you do not do merchandise, like actual store merchandise. And Mel Brooks agreed. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a lot of good shows. Oh, going back to the Facts of Life. The Facts of Life was a spin-off of Different Strokes. Charlotte Rae, who played Mrs. Garrett, actually her character was she played the housemaid of Philip Drummond in the Different Strokes. And
Right.
they spun her off where she got a job to do the school, and that spun into the Facts of Life. But yeah, so Mrs. Garrett character was actually from Different Strokes. Charlotte Rae was also a really good actress. Oh, we just lost the Skeeter. What else was this spin-off? Mork and Mindy from Happy Days, different Facts Life from Different Strokes. Mentioned the Jefferson. Yeah, I don't know if there's any others that I can off the top of my head. All right, so back in the late 70s, early 80s, who remembers Sid and Marty Krofft? You got to remember. Most of you got to remember those two guys. FP, remember Sid and Marty Krofft?
Who?
Sid and Marty Krofft.
No.
Okay. For those that don't know who Sid and Marty Krofft are, see if we can find Skeeter. Hold on. We lost the Skeeter man. Did we lose the Skeeter man? Yeah, we lost the Skeeter man. Now, most of the Sid and Marty Krofft shows you saw during the week after school, not really on weekend. Not like they weren't like really Saturday or Sunday shows. But Sid and Marty Krofft were the minds behind. Do you remember Land of the Lost?
Yeah.
That's Sid and Marty Krofft were the ones that came up with those shows like Land of the Lost, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, Wonderbug. And for Land of the Lost of that back in that time, the effects, even though it was shot on like blue screen, they put it together like they paired it really good for that time frame. For those that don't know who Sid and Krofft, I YouTube it. They put out a lot of good shows back in the late 70s, early 80s, maybe mid 70s to late 70s, I think, or maybe early 80s. I can't remember. But Marcus, you're a youngin' who's making hamburgers at. Where I'm at, we're meeting up here. It's 11 o'clock. I guess we lost Skeeter.
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember my cousin Vinny. Ralph Macchio played the kid who got in trouble. Marcus, where are you at? I thought you were in, you're in Chicago, aren't you? I thought Illinois was an hour behind me, hour behind us.
Thought it was.
Also, the Blues Brothers, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi. Oh, I thought you were. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were. You're in Michigan. All right. I thought you were Illinois. I'm sorry. It's the Blues Brothers. Not talking about the original Blues Brothers. I didn't mind the second Blues Brothers 2000, but it'll never beat the original one. Like John Belushi, God rest his soul, who also was good in son of a bitch, Animal House, which that movie almost was never made. That's another story. But John Belushi could actually he wasn't the greatest, but John Belushi could sing. Dan Aykroyd could sing. They even put out a couple albums. Like they were musically, talented. And then John Belushi overdoses. It's like, son of a bitch, what the frig? And it is. He was also good in Animal House. That movie, I was watching, they were doing like a so many years special. It was on YouTube. I was watching it. And when they pitched the movie for Animal House, nobody wanted to do it because they thought it was too crazy from but the company that did it was probably laughing all the way to the bank.
Oh, this isn't.
Okay, what Susan's talking about was the other day, one of Microsoft's third-party vendors did an update for their computers, and it literally shut down the whole country. Well, parts of the country. If they use a specific program, it rendered it like the programs that the airlines use, some other places, shut down for like a day. Now, my company that I work for, Cognizant, we use Microsoft, but we didn't use that. Like we had no issues, so it didn't affect us. We're wondering what happened to Skeeter. Oh, Mark, I did not know. I didn't know how they rolled that. Maud was Edith's cousin. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Susan, with that power outage, with that outage, it wasn't a power outage. A faulty update went out, and that update, they said they determined it was not a cyber attack. It was the company that sent out the update for Microsoft. That update glitched and literally shut down like a good 90% of the country because it affected terminals like at the airports and that's what I heard. I heard it now. Like I said, my company I work for is works on behalf of Blue Cross Blue Shield Association with Medicare and Medicaid, and it didn't affect what we did. Thank God, because that would have been a real pain in the ass. Let's see. Speaking of John Belushi's brother, Jim Belushi, they had a show. He had a show called According to Jim. I thought that was pretty good. Let me think. Shit. Now we still got 5 hanging with us. Thank you guys for hanging with, or 6. I'm showing 6 on YouTube. So for all you guys that are watching us still, thank you. We appreciate it. Actually, oh, you're welcome. And let me tell you, I'm going to throw back, and I know me and Effie touched base on this. It's not a TV show, a movie. Susan made some kick-ass pigs in a blanket, and if you go back to my video, let's see. Susan, as of today, as of right now, your pigs in a blanket video is at 310 views.
Woo!
Now, did anybody watch my quick chick video? For those that are local, that's almost at 200 views. That cheesesteak I got, it was the beef shawarma I still can't say that word. It's supposed to be leaner than lamb. It's beef, but it's leaner than, and that was a damn good sandwich. With the peppers, the onions, that tzatziki sauce, cheese. I told whatever else he had to throw in it, he threw in it. Very good. Actually, yeah, I'm actually building back up my PTO because I took vacation back in June when me and FP rocked the Yakos.
Oh yeah.
It's I'm trying to think. Susan, you probably know. Susan, when's the Kabasi Festival? I think it's next month, right? Because let me tell you, this guy is going to be there with cameras in hand. You know it. Excuse me. 1 second. Oh. And actually, it's cool because I still have, like, a lot of places were shut. Juneteenth is now like a national, holiday. Well, I still had to work, but I got a floating holiday, so I got a freebie day coming, 8 hours, which is cool. Marcus, I swear to you, I thought of that, but being like, even though it's going to be closed, but it's still close to a school, I don't know if we can get clearance to fly over. But that would kick ass. To fly a drone over the Kabasi Festival would be freaking amazing because nobody ever did it. We would be the first. But again, because you're near the high school, isn't too far from. Even though it's closed, I don't know unless we ask for clearance. Try to get clearance. From what I saw, because the Plymouth Kabasi Festival is, she did. She did. The Plymouth Kabasi Festival, I've done a video there before, a couple years back. Not last year, I don't think I went, but I went the year before. I don't think you can fly near a school. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, schools are, you have to get clearance to fly there.
At least in PA, at least in Pennsylvania. But that would be so cool because I've seen other people put videos up of the Kabasi Festival, and they were cool, but I've never seen from a drone. We would be the first people to pull this off if we can get FAA approval. That would be so freaking awesome. I think it's I don't know. Susan, when is it? When in August? Oh, 9th and the 10th. Friday and it's usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My chicken, I remember that. Bob's Country Bunker. Hey, this ain't no country music. But says the girl, but should say the Blues Brothers. But yeah, that's something we need to work on to see if we can get clearance to fly over the even if we went up 20 feet, 30 feet. Yeah, even just to get an overhead shot of everything, that would kick ass. That would be freaking amazing. Yeah, it was, Mark. They were called the Good Old Boys. That was supposed to, yeah. It's the weather looked shaky, but I wanted to go drone, but the weather looked really shaky today. Hopefully we can get it. Maybe tomorrow we can get a drone video and we can go up to well, we're not gonna say it, it's just be a surprise. But that place I told you about, I really want to go. And that'd be cool if there was still some remnants of an older time. I don't think there's left, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, there's not much there.
But still, like, I know the sign's still there. I think that's cool to get the sign. Just the view of the lake. Yep, you got it. It's
I gotta run to the store after this.
Which store?
I don't know. Probably Turkey Hill.
I can give you a ride if you want.
All right.
What time is it? Holy shit, it's like almost 11:30.
Yeah.
Running 6. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna help FP out, give him a ride down to Turkey Hill. So we're gonna wrap this up. We've been going over almost 2.5 hours. So I do want to thank you all for hanging out with us tonight, talking about TV shows and movies. It was a great night, as always. I see a lot of people are checking the QR codes. I hope you guys buy some merch. I really, really will appreciate it if you do. If you don't, thanks for checking out anyway. That's why we're here. And until next Saturday. How about next Saturday? Since we did a movie night, let's do a music night, like bands. How does that sound? Yeah, that could work. And again, whatever questions come up in the chat will take us in whatever direction it goes. He's FP. Skeeter, if you're still watching, hey, thanks for joining us tonight, Skeeter. Marcus, Susan, all you guys, Fred P, which is glad you could join us tonight. And I hope you enjoyed that shirt, Marcus. Or not, Mark. I'm sorry, Fred. I hope you enjoyed the shirt, Fred. That was for you, buddy. Coffee Man right there. Hey, that might be another shirt. Coffee Man. Okay, we'll see. All right. We're out, guys. Have a great week. See you next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's FP. I'm your SGW guy. We got Pepper. Molly's here sleeping next to me. We are